Hey y'all, Faith Kelly and Caswyn Moon here, and it is day 2 of our 6-week tour. And well, we're not in Indianapolis.
To the Ohio detour.
Well, it's not like an Ohio detour, it's more of like an Ohio hangback. Actually, you have been tracking this for a while.
That's exactly, it's the Ohio
We're doing the Ohio hangback. Basically, right now is the calm before a very, very big storm, and I hope that everyone in Indianapolis and everyone basically between like Michigan and Texas is doing okay. We had been watching this storm for a while, and I guess I didn't really realize how severe it was until I woke up this morning and we were looking at it, and it's just like the whole state of Indiana has like major tornado warnings and hailstorm, and it's basically like that until
all the way down in Asheville.
All the way, yeah, and then
beyond.
And then it cuts down, like the warnings for the tornado.
Where we are, we're just going to get the tip.
Well,
you know,
we're basically right down the way of Ohio. We're going to get some severe thunderstorms tonight. But if you guys have been watching this channel for a bit, y'all know that this is not our first rodeo. This is not the first time there's been weather on the road, and you got to handle it.
You get weather on the road, man.
You can't be stupid about these things, and you gotta it's like, what did I say the other day? It's like when you're on tour, it's
don't get all Thunderdome and drive right into it, you know.
Unless you're like a storm chaser, but we're storm dodgers, okay? We try to dodge the storm. I think the first time something this serious happened was when we were in Florida last year, and we were supposed to play at the Shack, and then on our way there, it was like there was like a tropical storm that just rained it out.
Tornado in Texas.
The tornado in Texas was really intense, and so we just don't mess with tornadoes at all. I think the Shack, they were an outside stage, so otherwise we probably would have made the show. But the tornado in Texas was very scary, and we learned a lot from that. We do have a video on it. It was just when we went to Bisbee a few months ago,
yeah.
And kind of similar thing is like it was the 3rd or 4th day of that tour.
Sometimes you just need to hunker down.
You gotta hunker down.
That's all.
And it's kind of weird. I was thinking about the Doppler radar when we were watching the Texas thing, and then like how similar it is to what's going on now. It's just like this big, thick red line going up the state. And yeah, so essentially we are hanging out in southeast Ohio. St. Clairsville, Ohio tonight. We're sorry we didn't make it to Indiana. We will be back there at some point. And I'm sure we'll be jamming, but we got to do the smart thing, you know.
You know, we're looking at we'd be driving through some pretty wacky stuff right now.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing is it would have been cool to like get to the party, but it's the getting there that you have to think about. Once you're there, yeah, sure, you're probably cool.
There's a 9-hour drive attached to it, and we would have been driving. The last 2 hours would have just been storm, and it's not
into it, man.
We'll rain check, we'll tornado check that party. But yeah, man, we've been watching, you know, I love YouTubers, and we've been watching Ryan Hall, y'all, is that his channel? He's an awesome news source for weather. He puts out like a daily video and talks about weather all over the country. So we watch this guy a lot, and he's doing like a live stream on the storm, and it's like it like goes off when there's a new tornado touchdown, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's literally trucks overturned on the road that we would have been driving through like maybe an hour ago when all this was happening. So yeah, that's day 2 of the tour. We are chilling in a Sheetz parking lot again, still in Ohio, so we're still in Sheetz territory. But we're gonna get to Bisbee, and we're gonna get to Beloit, and we're gonna get to Silver City. We're gonna get everywhere.
Just taking our time.
But we're gonna get back to Indiana.
Get back home to that cat.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing. We got to get back home to that cat, and you know, this van is our livelihood. When they're saying there's like, what did they say? Lemon size hail. There's lemon sized hail in like Indianapolis right now is what they're saying, and what I was watching on Ryan Hall's channel. So
Ryan Hall's got a great weather channel if you want to find good weather.
Yeah, dude, I freaking love YouTube, man. It's like I was working on this interview for the new album Halfway Decent, which comes out on Tuesday, and there's this I'm doing with Eldora this Aldora Records or Aldora. It's like a UK magazine kind of zine thing. And he was interviewing me, and he was like, "What's your favorite TV show?" And I'm like, "Kind of just watch YouTubers." You know what I mean? Like when I was kind of thinking and introspective to myself, I was like, "Well, we watch a lot of Yasko. We watch a lot of Amazing PA, and I watch that more than TV." So, Beard Meets Food and all the guys. That was another thing I was saying when we go on tour and we can't like stay caught up on our YouTubers. It's kind of cool when we get home, we have stuff to catch up on. So with that, we do have something really interesting to show y'all that we stumbled on today, because it was probably halfway through the afternoon that we were driving, and we're like, you know what? We're looking at the Doppler. We're like, I think we should just hang back on this side of the state. We had thought about trying to get to Columbus, hunkering down there, but Columbus has tornado warnings, so we're just staying clear of those warnings. But we decided to kill a little time at a mall in this town, right? What is this? St. Clairsville?
St. Clairsville.
St. Clairsville. And we stumbled upon, it's just a regular, well, actually this is not a regular mall. This mall is extraordinary. This mall was out of this world, amazing. I never been to a mall like this.
Janet Pell and Eric Vanderzee would really like the arcade in this.
They would have loved the arcade. We didn't play in the arcade.
Yeah, I didn't go in the arcade because it's too noisy.
It was it was intense.
I don't like those sounds. They bother me.
But we did, I feel that. What we did do is we're walking and we're like, what is all these tables and all these art, there's like a big art showing. We're like, what is this? So we went up and we're talking to this guy Tony, who I guess they were doing, he explains it better in the video, but it's basically the Southeast Valley Ohio schools. I think that he said there's like 6 high schools. Well, actually it was like middle, elementary, and high school, and all these schools all these schools submit some art, and then I guess like it
was all over when we got there. All the ribbons were handed out.
I know. There was a people's choice. We wanted to vote on which ones we liked. I loved them all. But so we actually walked around and we wanted to showcase the art of the youth in today's video, in the Southeastern Ohio Valley youth. So if any of you guys are watching, we walked around, we got to talk to Tony. Tony explains the situation more articulately than I could, because I didn't run it. I didn't really know what I was looking at first, but it was just so cool. So it's neat to see what the kids are up to and what they're drawing, and their future. So I just encourage you, if you see something like this in your town, check it out. Put a little bit of positive energy into the young artists of tomorrow. We even missed, I guess, Saturday, there was a bunch of musicians from the local high schools and middle schools playing on this like stage. We didn't know, or else we would have checked it out. But so I'm gonna roll through this footage of what happened, and by the time we cut back, we're gonna finish it out. We're gonna see what this storm looks like when we storm dodge, because we're still supposed to get some bad storms tonight. So with that, here is an art showing that we stumbled at in this mall, and like there's also like this train guy. He has like there's a train. You're gonna see this. I never saw this in my life. It's like it's not on tracks or anything. It's almost like a golf cart train. And this dude's like toting, he's just toting these kids around the mall. I'm like, man.
There's some grown-ass adults in there too, though.
Well, yeah,
some
man.
People just want to ride.
I almost rode it.
$6
a head, man. Like, go to the mall, you gotta do some shopping, drop the kids off at the train. I mean, it was cool. Like, I'd never seen a mall like this. It felt like we walked into like a different dimension. But also, I just want to say before we get into the art show, if any of the kids or teachers or anyone involved with any of these artists know how to stay in contact, or if you just want to comment below and say, oh, this is my Instagram handle, or this is how you can find my art or my portfolio, I just think that'd be cool to maybe connect some of our viewers with some of the local artists out here in southeastern central Ohio Valley area. So I think I got all that right. But anyways, y'all, this is what we stumbled onto today. Wasn't what we expected. We thought we were going to be at Dave's house playing music in Indianapolis, but we got to be treated with an art show.
It was neat. We met Tony.
We did meet Tony, yeah. He was awesome. And thank you, Tony, for giving us a tour and hanging out with us. So we're going to cut back into the past of today, and then we're going to see what the future holds tonight. Sending safety vibes out there to everyone in the Midwest right now. Anyways, check this out. So what are we looking at here? This is we stumbled upon a high school art fair or art competition or
art show.
Art show, cool.
So there are 7 schools in Belmont County.
Awesome.
And each school is allowed to enter 35 works.
Awesome.
After the works are set up, the teachers get to go around and vote for every school but their own what they feel are the top 6 pieces.
Cool.
Once the top 6 pieces in every school is chosen, the top 3 go into the middle for the top 21 pieces.
Cool.
And the rest stay at their school's table.
Yeah.
And then the merit awards, you'll see, the merit award ribbons are given to the people who didn't make the top 6 in their school,
Okay.
but were worthy artistically of being recognized.
These are like all pretty artistically awesome though. Didn't expect to like stumble into this as we were tornado dodging. And what schools are they? Just so you know, if anyone's watching and they see their art, just let us know where you can find the rest of their art. There's a lot of them.
No, I got it. I'm just trying to think. Okay.
No, you're good.
So we have Shadyside.
Yeah.
We have Union Local.
Cool.
We have St. Clairsville. We have Ferry. We have Bridgeport. We have Belair.
Yeah.
And we have Barnesville.
Awesome.
And all of those are towns within Belmont County.
These are
Wow. That's awesome.
And right now you're looking at the top 21 right here.
Okay. I mean, I can see why. This is there's a promise in the future. That's for sure. Wow.
It would have been nice if you guys were here yesterday because they do a sound showcase.
Okay.
So the students can play musical instruments, they can dance, they can sing.
Dang. That's what that stage is?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. So yesterday they had that going on.
We walked in, we're like, what are we walking in on right now?
On the way to the stage, you'll see that all the schools also have middle school.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. We are big fans of the pieces involving cats. And what's your involvement in this? Do you organize it or?
No, we have a place that organizes, but our ESC organizes it.
You're trying to get without the.
Charcoal.
Okay.
And the art teachers, we each pick a time slot, and we're going to come out and do like what I'm doing with you right now.
Oh, this is awesome.
Make
Cool.
sure no one's breaking or stealing or
Oh, yeah.
touching the art.
I love that too.
That if people have questions that we can answer.
Awesome. Cool.
And she called and she's like,
This is awesome. Well, hey, it's like dodge a tornado and find an art show. Yeah, that's awesome. And where do you teach?
I teach at St. Clairsville.
Awesome, cool.
I mean, look at this guy.
And like, just like curious, do you have anything that you specialize in, or like what's your favorite art form?
My favorite art form?
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to love to make teapots.
Really?
Teapots were my draw. I loved making the teapots.
Oh, we love this one too.
And then I got into raccoon firing. And then after raccoon firing, I'd say right now I'm independent. I do watercolor.
Yeah.
Do mixed media. And now,
What?
basically.
Look at this freaking train. Our malls don't have a train that goes around. Dude, Caswyn, maybe we should take a ride on the train. And can you I'm sorry, can you remind me your name again?
Tony.
Tony, awesome. Well, thank you so much for the tour. And like I said, if any of the...
You guys have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, we're a couple of wanderers. And so we'll
Sorry,
feature
what?
this. No, it's all good.
Couple of wanderers.
Yeah.
Her card is much more responsive.
Yeah, there's like there's a link to it.
on
But
your card?
yeah, if anyone's watching and they see their art, we definitely encourage them to like comment where we can find them if if they are promoting their art elsewhere.
2021, I haven't even looked. So.
But yeah, we have it's a vlog, so we vlog about our journey traveling around America and playing music. So we feature local art or music as much as we can, as well as just kind of living on the road.
Yeah.
So, all right, I gotta, just before we leave, I think I missed these over here, and some of this art really caught my eye, and just really excited that we stumbled in on this. You know, that's the thing, is sometimes it sucks if you can't make a show because of tornadoes and like major weather warnings. But then you end up like walking in on something like this. So I'm hoping that it helps us to connect with some young Ohioan artists. And you never know. It's maybe we'll see y'all at one of the future shows. Or maybe someone will find your art. Like, look at that. And there's like little name cards here too. But I couldn't remember them all or screenshot them all. Just wanted to show y'all what's going on out here. And I guess this is Eastern Central Ohio is where we are taking shelter away from these major tornadoes that are happening all over Indiana. So we pulled off in the afternoon and trying to do the safe and responsible thing here. Oh, there's Caswyn Moon. All right, yeah, this is
You think FK, you want to grab a drink?
Yeah. All right, before we leave the mall, which, do you know the name of this mall? Oh, I like that. Kaz, do you know? I forget the name of this mall, but before we leave this mall, we found another table of art, and we wanted to share it with y'all. Yeah, some of the stuff is really impressive, man. Very happy we stopped here. It's like, wow, it's cool. Capybara, I like that. Oh my God, look at my cat. 5th grade, holy crap. I wonder if this is Ohio Valley Mall.
Do not touch.
Wow. 8th grade. Wow, guys. So this is very cool. You know, I just want to say, if you have anything like this going on, if you're ever like walking through a mall or something and a bunch of high schoolers are making some art, take a second to look at it, because there's a lot of work that goes on into this, and I think it's very inspiring. This is, holy Kaz, look at this. Look at this title, Goose, a 1st grader. That's really beautiful.
The goose?
Yeah.
It's a great goose.
Grade 3. Holy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just say, if you run into something like this, take a second, admire it, give it some energy, because this is the future, you know. You know, these kids are going to grow up. We were all once kids. Now we're watching YouTube videos and rocking out and stuff. So, you know, oh, that's cool. Just wanted to take a second here to admire it. Oh, it looks like that's a meeting of the minds area, all those chairs. And yesterday, I think that's the stage over there that they were having some music performances at, which, like you said, bummer we didn't come out earlier, but what are you going to do? Sorry. No, you're good.
I need to show you something.
Just try not to get too many people on camera. Just out of... Oh, very creative kids out in Ohio Valley, man. Oh my gosh, this train guy, dude. Look at him go. Dude, that is just, I'd never seen this before. I want a train guy at our mall, dude. I want to become a train guy. Yeah. All right, we're going to go to Boscov's. All right, y'all. So that was the art show that we got to visit on this very, well, it was a really beautiful day. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was a beautiful day, and the storm is now hitting us. If you remember the little videos I posted, that was the Doppler that we took like just from a minute ago. It's
It just started hailing a little bit. Not too bad.
It hailed a little bit.
It's coming down pretty good.
It's coming down.
We got cookies.
Yeah, we got cookies.
We got Black Rifle coffee.
Thank you for the cookies, as you can see. So yeah, we oh, I didn't even notice the note.
What? There's a note.
Here's a note. Enjoy, have fun, stay safe. 2 hearts. Oh, we love and miss you. Yeah, we're tearing up the cookies because, you know, there's a storm. This storm doesn't even have a name.
There's nothing like a good homemade cookie from mom and a Black Rifle coffee while you're, you know, hauling up during a tornado, earthquake, hailstorm.
No earthquake. No earthquake. There's no earthquake. Oh, 11/11. Make a wish. It's 11/11, right? Yep. It's 11/11, and which is cool because that's the name of the short film that we are making for the Too Short to Suck Film Festival submission. But
this storm is like edging.
This storm is edging.
So we should
east.
We should call it the edger.
Central Ohio, the edger. The storm has no name, dude. It's like because it's not a tropical storm. It's just like a Midwest storm. I shouldn't talk shit on this storm, man, because the issue is, like, it's only 11 now, and it says the worst is going to hit us at 2 a.m.
Well, it's from now until 2 a.m.
Oh, no, but, like, if you look at the Doppler, it's like there's one little bit, which we're going to get that, and there's a little break, and then there's, like, a new thing of red that just popped up, so...
What are we going to do? Yeah?
We're going to think about how wonderful that art is that we saw today at the mall. That was really great, and I'm glad we got to witness that. But I'm also glad we didn't drive into it because the storm has been dissipating as it's been traveling east. But yeah, man. So this is some of the realities of being on the road. We wanted to share it with you.
We'll wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and hit the road to Wichita.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're just gonna tomorrow. We're gonna drive as long as we can. Who knows what we'll find? We have to go through to get to Kansas. We have to go. Look, it just stopped.
No, this was in the eye.
There was hail like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, that's crazy. But we have to drive through. What are we going to go through tomorrow?
Tomorrow, let's check it out here. Okay, 11 p.m. There's the little lightning bolt. So we had that.
We have the light. Well,
that happened. 11:15.
It's 11:30 is when this stuff is going to really kick. I've got that Doppler radar like glued to the back of my eyelids at this point.
It's like basically from midnight to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a good 3-hour pounding. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's just like it's like a nice, beautiful spring storm, and not
it
like
finishes early. You know.
Yeah. Hopefully. Anyways, guys, yeah, we really do hope it does.
Sometimes you don't just want to get pounded by a storm for 3 hours.
No, I want wow, pretty lightning and
you want to
and cool clouds, and then it's like over, and you're like, what a nice memory that was. What a nice. We'll be saying in a few weeks when we're in Bisbee, we're gonna be like, oh, what a nice memory that was. You know, just kind of chilling in that Love's parking lot, wondering if the Doppler radar is really as insane as it says. Although we've been watching Ryan Hall all day, and that's been
Ryan Hall's a great channel, man. Very entertaining.
Yeah, he's very entertaining.
He'll turn you into a weather nerd.
He doesn't stress you about the weather either. He's just like, be smart, you know, like get your shit together.
The only thing that's stressful about his show is those weird little noises that go off in the background.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
Shit.
Well, because he does live streams when there's like big weather events. So yeah, y'all, it's about 24 hours. My album, Halfway Decent, will be released everywhere. Spotify. We got CDs with us. There will be music videos happening all spring and summer.
So far, the start of the tour has been halfway decent.
Yeah, which is funny. You don't know which song is like I never know which song is gonna like sit with people, you know. So, when you listen to it, let me know. You know, like when I was talking to Kathy the other day, she's like, "What songs do you think should I play on the radio?" I said, "Kathy, you and Kevin should just sit down and enjoy the album, and let me know what you think. What songs? That would be a big help." And she played. I actually, on her radio station, you can listen to it in the WJFF archives, Catskill Radio. I love that lineup. She did Halfway Decent into Time Bandits, and I was like, shit, that was pretty cool transition. Amen. No, it's too late. But it was a really cool transition, and it was really fun to hear it in that way, and like from someone's other perspective than yourself after creating it and thinking about it for years.
I love Kathy Geary's radio program.
Yeah. Well, this Saturday, if you're listening in the Catskills, Richard Travis and Julian Giamo are going to be on it live, and I can't wait to hear that. I'm reserving that part of my day to make sure we can hear that. Yeah, we'll just be rolling. Whoa, we'll just be rolling into Bisbee during that radio station. Like, we'll just, like, if it starts at, it'll be 1 o'clock, and we'll be coming in from Silver City to go play the Thirsty Lizard. And we'll probably go, wow, that will probably be...
Like, strangely enough, we get pretty good reception out there in the desert between...
Well, Bisbee's gotten a little better since the first time we went. You know what I mean? I feel like the first time we went, remember we tried live streaming, walking through the streets, and it just wouldn't work?
What's creepy is when, as soon as you enter the White Sands missile range, you have no service at all.
I think they block it.
And then all of a sudden, come out the other side, magically comes back on again.
It's crazy. Like right now we're in this part of the adventure, and it's already something to write home about. But yeah, we got a journey ahead of us. I was thinking about that book called The Hobbit a lot, leading up to this, about the journey out somewhere, and then you have to take the journey back, and
Do you think we're going to Mordor?
No, I'm not saying Bisbee's Mordor. Although it is kind of, it's just the adventure. It's that book taught me as like a young kid, like every great adventure will have like a freaking crazy thunderstorm.
Sometimes it reminds me
or
of
dragons.
It reminds me of the bar scene in Star Wars.
We've met some golems. All those characters in The Hobbit are people we've met on tour.
Yep.
Absolutely. There's wizards, and there's hobbits, and there's a lot of men and
Magical
women.
glass
elves.
blowers.
Oh, there's definitely elves. Oh, he's an elf.
Yep.
Wow, that's. I think I have to reread The Hobbit now.
Flicker's a time machine.
We're gonna be seeing him on Saturday. It's
I could see Flicker on a boat back in the old days, with Jaguardini.
Those two need to meet.
Can you imagine if Flicker and Bellows did their,
A girl can dream.
a Flicker and Bellows tour?
Dude. Yeah. Yo, I don't know what's going on with this. The edger.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that was it.
No, it's not. It's here. Let me pull up the dock.
I like to think on the bright side,
I do too. But I
saw Mr. Brightside.
Where's your weather? Where's your weather at?
What weather app?
You don't got.
No, I just used the Google. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't like weird apps on my phone.
Well, no, it's just like it was. Mine just kind of like came.
I just go on Chrome and just type in.
I don't know how to use your phone. Chrome. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show y'all the DOP. Ugh, these ads. Yeah. So, wait a minute. We're in Zanesville. We decided to get a little closer. And what?
Zane Grey.
Zane Grey. So is it? Who is the name of that guy who you were saying who you thought he was at first?
Yeah, something Gray with the portrait that ages, but he doesn't. And then when his portrait is ruined, he turned into a pile of dust. If anybody knows who that guy is,
I want to know more about that. That sounds
it's
crazy.
Something Gray.
All right, here we go. The DOP is here. So this is where we're at right now. We're in this like fun little, and then if you hit go, it's like it's all chill. It's kind of rainy, and then this shit is apparently gonna happen. So we're gonna see what happens.
Raindrops
It'll be all right.
falling on my head.
It'll be all right.
Just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed.
So with that, guys, we could keep you here all night, but we'll update you in the morning. Oh.
See? It's the edger, dude.
It's like the Midwestern storm, the edger. It's like, because it's not a tropical storm.
I don't want a full release though.
It's a winter storm. That's what they were calling it.
If it just keeps doing this, that's cool.
But the equinox was like a week ago. I'm so confused, y'all. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's starting to come down. But yeah, we did want to share this day with you and keep you updated on the tour. And Like I said, if anyone knows the artist who we featured earlier, that was so super cool. Tomorrow we're gonna drive as far as we can to Wichita, and then on
There's the wind.
holy crap, and then on Tuesday. This rain is kind of distracting me. On Tuesday, we will be playing at Kirby's for the album release show out in Wichita. I gotta go see my guitar guy.
Yep.
Nicholas at Guitar Center. He was the
fix
only
you up.
one who fixed my guitar in the past, so we were like, you know
fix
what?
you
I'm gonna bring my guitar there. And then
Go hook it up.
Wednesday we'll be in Beloit, Kansas for 2 shows. Really can't wait to see all of our Beloit friends and fam. And then Thursday we're gonna be traveling out to Silver City for Friday, and then Saturday we're gonna be in Bisbee. That's crazy. That's right now we're
When are we gonna be in Bisbee?
and Saturday.
Cool.
Well, and it's like, and we're like just sitting in this storm in Ohio right now, when we thought we'd be in Indiana. That's how. You know what? I did a quick Embody video today, and something Marnie said really stuck with me. Embody is the little workout videos I do online. I could go on.
David Raven's like my Marnie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she said you can't. Oh shoot! If you can't always ride the waves, you just gotta learn to surf or something like that. And I thought that was cool. You know, you can ride the waves of life and learn to surf. There it was. And I was like, that's cool. You know what?
It's very mystical.
We're gonna surf our way down to Bisbee and Texas.
Yeah, you know, if
and
this
Florida.
keeps up, we might be surfing our way down to Bisbee. Might have to build an ark.
I'm looking around for supplies. I don't really see anything in this Love's
Yeah,
parking
you know
lot.
what? We are at a truck stop parking lot. Where else better than to meet the apocalypse head on? Than with
Buc-ee's.
Than with some highly qualified.
Buc-ee's or Trader Joe's that'd be a good one. Any grocery store.
You know, if the van starts to flip over, we'll just run inside the truck stop, grab a shower.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess you get out of the van. If the van flips over, it won't. We have too much shit in
It's
here.
not gonna flip over. I just, I don't want to work you up. I gotta stop with the nonsense.
It's gonna
It's gonna be a
fine.
thunderstorm. After we're done with this little video, I'm probably gonna crawl back there.
I'm gonna get this stuff
I'm gonna
all
sleep through the
edited,
whole thing.
and
I'm gonna wake up at 10 a.m. It's gonna be like drizzly, and
it's gonna be beautiful.
I'm gonna go in and grab a boiled egg.
We're going to have a beautiful drive
I slept through
the
one of
prairie.
the largest
Well, it's not the
earthquakes.
prairie, it's the...
When I was out in California years ago with my brother, I slept through one of the biggest earthquakes. It was huge. And I'd just gotten there. My brother picked me up at the bus station. I was at his place sleeping on his couch. He was at work. I had no freaking idea, dude. I'm like, the couch is fucking... and all of a sudden the phone's ringing because it's before the cell phones. We didn't all have cell phones. And my brother's like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, what? And he goes, we're having an earthquake. And I did the dumb thing, and I went to the front door, and I opened the front door up and looked out. And I was like, huh. Now what are you going to do, man? I went back to bed. I went back to the couch, actually. I was sleeping on the couch. I woke up, and man, there was just soup cans everywhere and stuff all over the place. I'm like, well, that was interesting. It was my first earthquake.
Wow.
Yeah, so I could sleep through that. I could sleep through this.
Wow, look at that wind. I'm gonna flip this camera around and show y'all. This is nuts. Oh man, I don't know if you can see that. I wanted you to see it, but my window... Oh yeah, there you go. It's
I'm
kinda...
not driving in this.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not driving. Yeah, we were joking about doing the Texas slide earlier. Oh.
He's like, yeah, I'm getting my 8 hours sleep.
Oh shoot. Look at that. Come on. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's focusing on the raindrops and not the Let's see here. Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta
This is an exciting place to... But look at this view we have.
Well, you know, you really gotta be here and experience it to see.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
It's like the Grand Canyon, they say. You know, you really gotta see the depth.
It's like taking a picture of the moon, you know?
You really gotta see these raindrops to really experience them and know.
And to feel the van rocking back and forth right now, that's kind of cool.
That's really, it's a feeling. It's a sensation. This is sensational right now.
I have to say thanks, Uncle Peach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, So like, I don't want to end the video and like leave y'all hanging because I'm just gonna sit here and edit it to take my mind off this, and then it'll probably be posted. You know what I mean? I could edit it and post it in the morning and let you know.
If I fall asleep, she's gonna sit here and talk to y'all for another 2 hours, probably. I think.
If it was live, that'd be dangerous. We could go live. I don't know how to do that on YouTube. All right, y'all. Well, you know, I'm gonna wrap it up. Get this thing posted. I will say, if you do want to support the journey, and this crazy trip we're on, just hit subscribe. If you're watching this, it means a lot. Leave a little comment, share it with a friend who you think might like DIY touring music adventures. And then we also have 2 patrons. We got the Couple Wanders patron, which is more about what we do on tour and deep cuts and live shows. And then there's the FK patron, which sometimes you might get, you know, some silly, sexy pictures posted up there, more PG-13, and a little bit more personal blogs to like my life and my experience doing this. And then we also have the Support the Journey page on faithkelly.com, and that's direct support. So if you want to buy us a meal or a truck stop shower or a room for a night, or even like a cheap coffee from the gas station, but we'll probably get tea, so it's cheaper. But you can do that. That's basically like a Venmo code and PayPal information.
I love tea.
Dude, we're on this Earl Grey kick, man. It's been awesome. So yeah, y'all, you can support that way and listen to Halfway Decent here in 24 hours. And if you subscribe to the Faith Kelly channel, you'll be updated
That's
on
how
the
you go
music
live.
videos. On YouTube?
Yeah, you go to your little thingy, like what was that? And then you just scroll over here like this, right? And then hit this.
Oh, that's other people who are live.
That's other people that are live.
No, I think I've seen it. Like when I've been experimenting with uploading the shorts, and I think you can scroll over and there's a live. I haven't done it yet. I don't know. I don't really know who would watch. But maybe you would watch. If you would watch, let us know. I do go live on Instagram every time I play a show. I hit live. So if you ever want to tune into a live show, I basically do each one I have reception for.
Woo,
wow,
that
no,
something else.
No, Cold Liner Express, don't
Cold
do
Liner
it.
Stay,
He has to do it. He's got to go.
He's got to go, man.
It got to work.
He's got to get that order to the restaurant.
Dude, yo, shout out to the truckers who got to freaking drive tonight, man.
So everybody can eat their chicken fried steaks.
Oh my God, that's you know, everything you own, a trucker brought it to you. Like,
look at these guys, man.
Oh my God, yeah, they are on the highway.
These guys are working in this bullshit.
See, they don't have the luxury of being like, oh, you know, we'll just text Dave and say, I don't think we're going to make it to Indianapolis. You know what I mean? And we're going to hang out in
Zanesville. Parking lot
Zanesville.
and eat cookies.
Yeah, you know what? These guys are like, oh, I got to get my miles in.
Dude, they got to get people's stuff to them, man. That is their whole task. That dude's got...
Yeah, it makes you go, okay, yeah. It puts things into perspective.
7 hours to get to New Mexico.
Oh, no.
You know?
In New Mexico, it's 14 hours away.
Like, think about that, man. That's a, you know...
Wow.
You gotta be, you're cut from a different freaking cloth, man.
Yeah.
Truck drivers are.
Well, this doesn't happen every day. This is like, I'm sure this is not fun to drive in.
Well, listen to some Frank Hurricane.
Yes.
This video just popped up here.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen the video yet.
I like the Sleeville blues.
Frank Hurricane just put out a new single called Tennessee Stud, and we've been playing it while we were packing up gear. All right, y'all. We're gonna enjoy the storm, and we will see you tomorrow morning in some kind of. We'll make some kind of video somewhere between here and Kansas, letting you know all is well. And we'll see what kind of shenanigans we get into tomorrow. Anyways, love y'all. Be safe. I hope you're well, and rock on. There was just lightning. As soon as I turned the camera off, there was lightning. And I think maybe if I just do the video for the whole night, the storm will be warded off.
Just live stream all night.
Yeah, we'll just live stream all night. It sounds kind of like a movie you'd see on Tubi. Yeah, it's not going to lightning with the camera on, so we'll see you tomorrow.